Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today, we've got another MLB slate. We're going to be going over 15 games, so we're not going to waste any time here. So before we get into the video, remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. We also have a Discord link if you guys want to join that. The link to that is in the description of the video down below, as well as our merch. If you guys want to help support the channel that way, you can go down in the comment section or the description and check that out as well. We're also running a contest still.
Oh, yeah.
A new one. Yeah, a new one. We just started it yesterday. And all you guys got to do is give your best bets out for today's baseball video and basketball and hockey. You could do this all month long. And the person who wins the most units wins $25 at the end of the month. And we have only 7 people entered into the first day. There's plenty of time for you guys to enter, so go ahead and leave a comment section in so you guys can have a chance at free money. Our leader right now, we have 2 people with a 2-0 record. Miriam Pole, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. It's 2-0 with a 2.10 unit game. Andreas Mani, 2-0, 2.05 units gained. Good start for those 2 people. But all you guys got to do really for that is leave a comment in the comment section below. Your best bet for every single slate. You can do 1 pick per video per day. So 3 total picks per day. All right. Recap of yesterday. It was not fun at all yesterday. Yesterday seemed to be the day that streak snapped, and it wasn't pretty, including our premium play where the Mets and the Phillies went over the total after the Mets had gone under the last 4 games. So looking over my plays, I had Chicago and Cincinnati over the total. They went over, I think, 3 of the 4 straight games or something like that. And they go under yesterday, 3-2. Boston and Texas had gone. I think Boston's gone under in 4 straight games, and they went over yesterday. Minnesota, I thought that was a good play. It just wasn't. Seattle, they got blown out as well. And then Milwaukee, we could have easily gone 0-5.
Yep.
Milwaukee wins it in the 11th inning. After being down 5-3 to start the bottom half of the 11th, and they score 3 runs and win the game. So that was our only win. We went 1-4 yesterday, 70-72 in baseball this season, hitting at 49.3%. But the beauty of all this is we're still up 12.72 units for me, at least. What about you, Tim?
Still, yeah. Miami. I liked the line in that one. I liked Rogers in that one. Or it was Rogers, right? No, Rogers pitches today. It was it was more of a fade of Corbin. Patrick Corbin. Didn't work out for me. Once again, tried to fade Matt Harvey, and apparently he's all of a sudden pitching good again. That didn't work. Tampa Bay didn't work. Seattle didn't work. My only win was a miracle cash of Milwaukee last night, so it could have been easily a 0-5 day. I'm going to go ahead. Just remember, rear view mirror is small, windshield is big. Look towards the future. Don't look in the past.
All right.
Sean Higgs.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, let's take a look at today's slate. We get a nice Sunday slate here, so let's get right into it. We are starting it off with those Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. A minus 153 for the Nationals, plus 141 for the Marlins. Max Scherzer takes on Trevor Rogers for this matchup. And looking at this game, I like the Nationals in this spot. I feel like this is a good spot for them. I have them priced around a minus 177. I wish I jumped on them earlier when they were a plus or a minus 133, but now this is ballooned back up to minus 153. There is one play I do like. I did take the first 5 minus a half at minus 107. I bet it at plus 105. I still don't mind it at minus 107. I like Max Scherzer in this spot. I think that they can have a 1-0, 2-0 lead by the end of the 5th inning. Give me the Nationals here. First 5, minus a half versus the Miami Marlins. Where are you looking?
I've actually gotten 2 plays for this game. First one is going to be I'm going right back to the well and the Miami Marlins for today. Rogers has pitched really good this year, 3-1 with a 1.29 ERA, and Miami's just been pitching well. Unfortunately, they haven't been hitting as well, which brings me to my next bet, which will be the under in this game, especially with Scherzer on the other side. I do think this game will be a 2-1, 3-1 finish, and I think the Miami Marlins can pull off a win today in a would it be a getaway game? In a getaway game against the Washington Nationals, avoiding the sweep. Give me the Miami Marlins today, plus 141, and the under in this one.
All right. Our next game is the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates, which is our premium play over at Picks and Parleys. We have that over there if you guys want to check out that play. All right, our next game is going to be the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Minus 233 for the Yankees, plus 210 for these Tigers. Over-under of 9 runs in this game, which is an awful lot. But where are you looking at for this one?
I'm looking at other games. This one I'm just not interested in going after. If anything, might look towards Detroit later, but this is one of those games that it's like Detroit or pass. I'm not going to be betting minus 233 on the Yankees, especially with Kluber on the mound. So maybe going after Detroit. I'm not going to make an official bet, but might look towards it a little bit later. Not looking at anything with the totals. This one might just be an overall pass for me.
Yeah, I'm actually going to add this play onto my card here. I do like a total on this, and I like the over. Yankees hitting's has really clicked these last couple games. And they're going up against Jose Urena, which is 1-3, a 3.77 ERA, 1.43 WHIP. So he's not looked great this year. He's definitely not a pitcher that scares me off of an over. And neither is, on the other side, Corey Kluber, who's 1-2 this year, a 4.15 ERA, 1.71 WHIP. So both these pitchers have not looked good this year. So this is a spot I'm going over the total here. I think that the Yankees can potentially do it by themselves, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Detroit add a few runs to that total. I'm adding on over 9 runs between the Tigers and the Yankees. All right, our next game here is the Chicago Cubs taking on the Cincinnati Reds, minus 158 for the Reds, plus 146 for the Cubs. Over under 8.5 runs for this game, and where are you looking at for this one?
This one I'm looking at the over. Over 8.5. Cardinals have been their offense is starting to click a little bit more, especially the past couple games. Plus, it's against the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Crown. Both these pitchers have not pitched fairly well this year, with 4.76 ERA for Martinez and a 3.86 for Crow. I just feel like this one can go over. Both offenses have been clicking. So give me the... Oh, whoa. That's the Cup. Sorry, I was reading off the Cardinals game. I thought... Okay, my bad. No, this one I'm...
No, you were going over. You had it right.
Yeah, nope, yeah. I'm going over in this one. Sorry, I don't know what I was reading. Okay, yeah, over in this game. Sorry.
All right, yeah, and for me, it's a slight lean towards the Cubs in this one. I see some value on them heading into this game. Their bullpen looked really good yesterday. It'd also be probably a slight lean towards that over as well. Pitching staff for the Cincinnati Reds has not looked good at all. But I don't think I'm getting to the window in any plays here. Just an overall pass for me here. Not really looking at too much. Our next game here is the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Minus 132 for the Astros, plus 122 for the Rays. Over under of 8 runs for this game. And for me, looking at this, it's Rich Hill versus Christian Javier. It's a slight lean towards the Rays here. I just see a little bit of value on them, but the way that this Astros team has been playing, I don't want to try to step in front of them at this moment. I'm just going to end up passing on this game with a lean towards the Rays. I wanted to add them in. I have this lined around a 104, so actually you're getting 18 cents of value, but I'm just going to lay off this game. I'd rather leave a winner off than add a loser on. So I'm just going to lay off this game.
Yeah. Before I jump into that one, Braves and Blue Jays. There's a Toronto still doesn't have their pitcher announced, therefore there's no line. So if we're interested in that game, check out our Twitter. If we tweet anything about it, we really like it. For this game, yeah, I don't have anything for this one. I'm not gonna be laying minus 132 on the Astros. I don't really like to lay big chalk. I seem to not really lay anything minus 130 or bigger. So this one's just going to probably be a pass for me. Javier has been pitching really, really well this year. 3-0, .87 ERA. Not going to try to get in front of that. This one will just be a pass for me.
All right. Our next game here is going to be the LA Dodgers taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. Minus 175 for the Dodgers, plus 161 for the Brewers. We're getting Julio Arias taking on Alec Bettinger for this one. Bettinger making his opening day's start. And it looks like he's filling the rotation spot of Corbin Burns at the moment with an undisclosed injury. For this one, I'm actually looking at the first five. I like the Brewers in this match. I feel like they can get behind this new guy and win the first 5 innings. Plus 165, I think, is great value. The Brewers have dominated the first 3 games of this series and looked really good doing it. So I like the Brewers here, first 5 versus the LA Dodgers. I still think they're going to be playing like absolute crazy here. Where are you looking?
This one's just going to be a pass for me. Unfortunately, I can't really bet on Bettinger against the Dodgers without having any numbers from him this year. It's just not a spot I want to get to. If Corbin Burns was on the mound, I would be all over the Brewers today. But that's not the case. So this one will overall just be a pass for me. Not really too interested in this game.
Some stats for Bettinger in Double-A. He posted a 3.44 ERA, 1.07 WHIP, struck out 157 batters, and only walked 35 and 146.1 innings.
Not interested in that.
Okay. All right, then our next game here is going to be the Cleveland Indians taking on the Chicago White Sox. Minus 159 for the White Sox, plus 147 for the Indians. And over-under of 8 runs now juiced heavily to the over. Where are you looking at for this one?
Nowhere. Giolito has pitched this year. He's off to a bad start. My pick for Cy Young, and he just hasn't been pitching as well lately. Sorry. If anything, a slight look towards the under in this one. But this one overall, I'm just going to be passing on.
Yeah, for me, I have a bet on this, but the line moved overnight, and I don't want to give out losers. So if you want to know what I bet the over 7.5 at minus 115 last night. That has now since moved dramatically towards the over. So a lot of over money has come in. It's heavily juiced to that. And the reason behind that is Zach Plesac, the way he's been pitching this year. 1-3, a 5.81 ERA, 1.18 WHIP. And Lucas Giolito is 1-2 with a 5.68 ERA, 1.26 WHIP. So neither of these pitchers have been pitching particularly well this season. So I like this game over. It's just I liked it over at 7.5 at minus 115 and not at 8 at minus 125. So I'm passing on this game. I do have a bet on the over 7.5, but this is a pass for me in this game. Our next game here is the Minnesota Twins taking on the Kansas City Royals. Minus 191 for the Twins, plus 175 for the Royals, over under of 8.5 runs. And looking at this game, Jose Barrios, he's looked okay this year. 2-2 record, 3.04 ERA, 0.98 WHIP, so a very nice WHIP there. He'll be taking on Brad Keller, who's not looked particularly well, 2-2 with a 9 ERA. But I'm just going to go strictly on the value play here. I'm taking the Royals here at plus 175. I see them, this game should be aligned around a 160, 163-ish. So I'm seeing value on this Kansas City team. So I'm going with the Royals here at plus 175 versus the Twins. Where are you looking here?
I'm going to agree with this one. It's just strictly for the value. Yeah, Minnesota has a very big pitching advantage in this one with Barrios against Keller. I just think that the offense on Kansas City would be able to prevail against Barrios. Barrios hasn't been perfect this year, and he can get tagged up. Yeah, I'm going to go with Kansas City in this game against the Twins, grabbing that plus 175 dog money.
All right, the next game we have here is the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Minus 121 for the Red Sox, plus 111 for the Rangers. Under of 9 runs for this game. We're getting Garrett Richards versus Mike Fulton. What are you looking here?
I'm grabbing the slight dog money with the Texas Rangers and Fulton. Both these pitchers have not been pitching well this year, and I feel like Fulton has a slight pitching advantage against Boston. I think that the bats on Texas can do a little bit more than Boston in this game, so I'm going to go grab that slight dog money. Plus 111, Texas.
Yeah, and for me, this is another game where I have a bet on it, but I'm not giving it out as a video play just because I don't give out plays that have lost all their value. I got the Rangers last night at plus 129. It is now moved to plus 111, so there's now no longer any value on this line, but I do have a bet on the Rangers if you guys want to know that. I also looked a little bit towards the over in this game. Garrett Richards and Fulton have not looked good this year. Garrett Richards a 4.94 ERA, a 1.61 WHIP. He's 1-2 so far. Fulton is 1-3, 4.61 ERA, 1.28 WHIP, and these are two. They got average to decent bullpens, but these are two teams that I think could also hit the ball really well. So I would lean towards the over, and I do have a bet on the Rangers, just not at plus 111. All right, our next game here is the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Oakland Athletics, minus 202 for the Athletics, plus 185 for the Orioles, over under 8.5 runs for this game. And looking at this one, it's a slight lean towards the no one now. I was going to say slight lean towards the Athletics at minus 200, but I will never lay minus 200 here. No action here. Maybe a slight lean towards the under. Both these teams have been playing a little bit more towards the under lately. 8.5. I just don't really trust Bruce Zimmerman to give me an under though. So I'm going to lay off this game between the Orioles and the Athletics. What are you looking at?
No, I'm not. I'm not betting this one. Maybe a slight lean towards that under, but not really anything I'll be interested in. Manaea hasn't. He's pitched decent, but not great. 3-1, 2.83 RA. And I'm not trusting the Baltimore Orioles right now. This one is just overall pass for me. Way too wide of a line, and not going to be interested.
All right. Our next game here is the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Minus 142 for the D-backs, plus 131 for the Rockies. Over-under of 9 runs for this game. We're getting Chichi Gonzalez taking on Merrill Kelly. Where are you looking here?
Ooh, our boy Chichi. This one's another pass for me. I'm gonna be passing on. I think I think all the rest of the games. None of them have good value to me. But this one, if anything, maybe a slight lean towards the over. Chichi has not pitched well this year, but Merrill Kelly hasn't either. Merrill Kelly had that one good 7-inning game, and that was it. So no, this one's just gonna be an overall pass for me. I'm not gonna be laying the chalk with Arizona. If anything, slightly lean towards that over 9.
Yeah, you're going to slightly lean towards it. Ooh, okay. I am going to bet it here. I'm adding this to my card. I'm going with the over 9 runs here between the Rockies and the Diamondbacks. Both these pitchers have not looked good this year. Chichi, he is 1-0, but with 3.6 ERA, 1.45 WHIP. Merrill Kelly, 2-2 is 6.33 ERA, 1.44 WHIP. These two pitchers can easily get blown up, and I can see that happening in this game. So, and both these teams have gone over the total, I believe, in their last 2 games. Yep. So I see a little bit of a trend here, starting with these Diamondbacks overs and potentially the Rockies overs as well. Give me over 9 runs here. I know it's slightly juiced, but I'm okay with that type of juice. So over 9 runs between the Rockies and the Diamondbacks. All right. Our second to last game here is the LA Angels and the Seattle Mariners. We're getting Dylan Bundy taking on Justice Sheffield. Minus 155 for the Angels, plus 143 for the Mariners. Over under of 8 runs for this game. And for me, I'm going with the home dog in this spot. I like the Mariners here. I see some value on them. I was on them last night. They did not get the job done today. But I have this game priced around a 108-ish. So I really like this line. I really like this play. I'm going with the Mariners here. Sheffield, he's looked pretty decent this year. And actually, no, 1-2, 6.19 ERA, my bad. But I think this is a decent spot for this Mariners team. Plus, also, if you guys didn't know, the Mariners have the best bullpen in the MLB. So give me the Mariners here, plus 143 versus the LA Angels.
This one is just I'm gonna keep repeating myself. It's a pass for me. Slightly towards the over in this one. Sheffield and Bundy have not really pitched that well this year. But I can't go back to Seattle today. Today will be the day that they win. Watch, but I'll be fine with that. This one's just an overall pass for me. Not going after either side.
All right, in our final game of the night, we have.
I will mention real quick. San Francisco Giants, San Diego Padres. Padres pitcher TBD. So that line is still not out yet. Check in on our Twitter if we like either side from that one. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, heading into our last game of the night, we have Sunday Night Baseball. The Philadelphia Phillies host the New York Mets. Minus 119 for the Phillies, plus 109 for the Mets. Over/under of 9 runs for this game. And for me, it's a slight lean towards those New York Mets and a slight lean towards the under. They had their 4-game under streak snapped when the Mets learned that they can hit the ball yesterday. And, I could see with this Phillies team, them struggling to hit the ball. Bryce Harper is still day-to-day. So is JT Realmuto. Juan Segura is out. Nimmo is also day-to-day, keep that in mind, as well as JD Davis. So some injuries to keep an eye out here. It'll be a slight lean towards the New York Mets and a slight lean towards the under, but I'm not going to get to this game at all.
This one's a pass for me as well. I know I've been passing on the last 5 games, but 4 games, but no, it's just not a spot I want to get to. I'd rather just sit and watch the game, and I don't have a side that I particularly favor in each side. So if anything, slight lean towards the under, but that's about it.
All right. Now we're going to be going over our plays for the day, and then we're going to be heading on out for this video. I'm going over 9 runs between the Yankees and the Tigers. I'm going with the, Royals plus 175. I'm looking at the over 9 runs between the Rockies and the Diamondbacks. I'm going with the Mariners plus 137 versus the Angels. And I also added on Milwaukee plus 165 in the first 5 innings, and the Nationals minus a half for the first 5 at minus 107. What are you looking here?
I have Miami plus 141. Was it? You scroll down a little bit too. Yeah, plus 141. Under in that game as well. I also took the Chicago Cubs over 8.5, Kansas City plus 175, and the Texas Rangers plus 111.
All right. Let's get back to this page, and I have a couple plays I have to add on in. So.
Yeah, but that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Once again, me and Nick are also on picksandparleys.net for our premium plays. There's no hockey play today just because there's only 1 game. We do have an NBA play, we do have an MLB play, and 5 total plays for the NBA as well. So go ahead, check that out, picksandparleys.net. Also subscribe to their YouTube channel. Link to that's in the description below. Me and Nick are going to be getting our own show on there soon. So pretty excited for that one. And just make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Oh, yeah. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on those post notifications so you guys know exactly when we come out with a video each and every time. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. And let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the MLB today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.